Aquarius, this is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading. Now, this is my own interpretation, so do take this information that resonates with you as your own, and if there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will definitely benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now let's get right into the general reading here. I did have a card jump out of the pile, so it looks like that'll be our card for the general reading. Now, it looks like this is going to be a time where you absolutely push forward a lot of thought, and you are going to be pushing those around you into thought-provoking situations, and you are a great and strong person that you've absolutely built up yourself over time in the way that you work and the relationships that you've built. And I see you really getting down to the grit of things and really getting information clearly, that you are going to take no confusion whatsoever, that you're going to get everything, every piece of information very clear and very known to you for you to have all of the information. So let's just keep that in mind as we do go through things in the coming days that, well, you're going to be looking for that clarity. Now, let's get right into the love reading here. So in terms of love, I do see that there has been some tough situations around you recently, that you've been looking for a lot, and you've been looking to build things, but that you have been finding that negative aspect around you, that you have been struggling to really get a grasp and struggling to really find that person or that scenario. I see that you have been focusing quite a bit on your finances in your life, and that there hasn't been so much recently a focus on your love, and that in this focus that you've kind of lost some of what had you pushing to focus on your love and your relationships, that you've kind of fallen a bit into yourself. I see here that as we move into the now, basically, that you absolutely do have an opportunity and you do have great places to be, that you are really growing and you have a strong potential, honestly. I really see here that this potential is going to push you into that next relationship or that next scenario that you'll have. I see that for many of you, this won't be a situation where you find the next relationship or you have that next relationship. This does look to be a few and far between kind of situation, but that potential is fantastic and it is huge for those of you in that situation. For the most part, I do notice that this is going to be a situation where those existing relationships and family relationships, friend relationships, those are going to be what's going to be really growing fast for you, and that you're going to be finding yourself in how you act and how those others act around you. I see that this is going to grow you into a situation where you have a real abundance of love around you. There will be love flowing around you from all aspects of your life, in your family, friends, all sorts of situations. You are going to have that love flowing, and you are going to be very comfortable and warm in all of those relationships, and you're going to be having great things around you. But I see here especially that you're going to be building those relationships and you're going to be building those around you. I see that you are going to be in deep love with those who care for you. And that I really see that that abundant love is going to be two-way street, basically. That you're going to be benefiting those around you and they are going to be benefiting you in kind. Perfect. So let's get right into that financial reading here. So in terms of finances, let's just see. Perfect. Okay, so it looks like in terms of finances, you've been really building up a structure for yourself, and you've found that you have that structure since recently, that structure that you've been working for and you've been waiting for is finally at hand, that you have the ability and the strength, the confidence that you can be in a place of good tidings. I see, Aquarius, that you absolutely now have some celebrations to be had, that the hard work is still ahead of you, but much of the hard work has been done and has put you in a very strong place. That, like I said, that structure has really built you into that financial life. Just like I mentioned in the love reading, that your life has been very financially focused. Looks like this is part of the reason that you've been working to put yourself in a place that you are really confident and comfortable. And I see that you do absolutely have the ability at hand now that you can relax and have those situations of celebration, relaxation, and that you will be able to really give yourself back. Now, I do see that in the future that there will be times where you will feel like there is a lot of responsibility on you. And I see that you will be building things just as fast, and if not even more so. I see this as a situation where you are very financially focused and focused on the future, focused on building and growing. And I see you taking some time and learning to basically share that responsibility. I see you taking the time and sharing that around with those around you, most likely in those relationships that I mentioned in the love reading, that those responsibilities are going to be started to be divvied up between you and maybe a person or people who really care about you, and you're really going to find that beneficial situation grows not only towards those people around you, but towards you, that the responsibility, although great, will be shared with those around you and with those who love you. So let's just keep that in mind as we do go about our day-to-day life, that not everything is up to you specifically. Now, that brings us to the end of this reading. I can be found on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.